So, we left off heading to the trial, I think. Yes. Nothing else to do but go to the trial. I mean, we could try to raise up a couple levels by going back and forth, but nah. That's not for right now. Hello, Kaito.
Don't worry about it.
You can do it. I believe in you. Let's get to the Shrine of Judgment. But to be honest, I don't have to do that much reading today. Because it's a trial. Most of the reading's done for me. Which is nice. I just get to struggle. Majorly. I got my controller in my lap already, so we're good.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
We got nothing to worry about. Right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate! You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh? That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody's right. Samugi.
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious, she's gotta be a red herring, right? But I don't know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point-and-click adventure games.
Alright!
This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is. Right, Himiko. Goo. I hear males pick on girls, they like to get their attention, which means Kokichi must like Himiko. Huh? How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? This is turning out to be not so boring after all. We're just like, Gunta, not want to suspect friends. Okay, Gunta. Angie, we have nothing to worry about.
Azatua is watching over us.
Atua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away. Yes, I'm sure.
Hey!
Hey, Detective Dumbass, you pinpointed a possible suspect. Culprit, right? Yeah.
Listen up.
Shuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice here at a sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can. Wait, no, that's still no good, okay? I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, got it, Kaito. He's right. I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaede.
No.
Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, even her height. None of those are secrets. I did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. What would Kaede say if she saw us right now?
Do you agree?
This matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments until then.
Really?
This whole thing is shaking like a big old vibrator. Himiko's scared, poor old thing. This vibration is perfect. Quit looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male. Huh.
Well...
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child character helps solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble.
Say,
This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there is a reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryoma, who became of the victim, had no reason to live, correct? What are you implying?
if so...
To kill because you have a reason to live, to die because you have no reason to live. Which I wonder is correct.
Please.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
Right?
Yeah, you don't really need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake. A reason to live, huh? Alright, time for Hunky Monokuma. boys. The door appeared before us with a bump, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing, just as we passed through the door. It started up again. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. Ding! The elevator came to a stop. This wasn't the end. No. It was only the beginning. You've helplessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it was? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place, it should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exosols to build the courtroom. My father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. But a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show. For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Got it? They're not with us, as in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean. In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Ah, you finally showed up, Tay. Then the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I don't want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all, but... if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth. To get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Oh boy. Yes, I would love to save. Alright. 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 Let's view the handbook now. Review everything we've learned, because I don't remember. Alright. Drowning. Going to... He was up on the stage. No one was in the tank. Shuichi and several others. So, let's see. Himiko and Angie were brought in 5 minutes to 9. Kokichi left at 9. They were stuck there until after 9. Alright. And then he was gone from 9 until 11. It's a puddle. Prana tank. Snow lid. Window frame. Had abrasions. Piranhas looked very crammed. So I know how they got Ryoma in the tank. That part was easy. Let's see. Scratched. Seems to have been taken out of the shower room. That pane of glass was perfectly fine. The trick. Right there. Kokichi. He saw lingerie. And he was dealing with Kurumi until 10. Let's see. Scratch marks in there. Cable was missing. 50 feet. Fabric. Entering the pool is prohibited during nighttime. It does not say, well, entering the pool, but going to the pool, you just can't get in the water. And then last person saw Ryoma was Gonta around 8, and you also saw Ryoma 30 minutes prior to that. Maki was alone in front of her lab. Okay. Not that this is gonna help me, but because I don't remember the controls. I think it's right click to shoot things now.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
Crazy awesome to the max!
We all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Tango.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hey-ya! I'm in top form today.
Good job, Tango.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you.
Oh, that face.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E. Himiko seems suspicious.
And Angie.
Yeah? Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
Ah, Angie.
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all. Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. she was the one performing the trick.
It's not a trick. It's magic.
That's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
Magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
It's so sad because she doesn't want to admit that she can just do tricks. She wants it to be amazing.
Maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone. I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. Can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Alright. Monokuma files crash. Alright.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany.
Oh god. What's the button to figure out the goddamn controls? Can I hit pause? Aha! That does not help me whatsoever. Ugh.
The culprit used the underwater escape
Okay.
trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
It's not a
After that, the time
trick.
ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Yes.
And he was eaten alive!
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
Savage.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
You heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares!
Titless. Okay. The most part was eaten by the piranhas that fell in the tank. That is a fact, but that doesn't mean it's the cause of death.
Atua has blessed
Alright,
me
scratch
with an
him.
epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive!
What? Okay, hold up. I thought... Okay. Okay. That's what it is.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
That was a dumb.
After that,
Lol.
the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive!
Oh my Christ.
That's wrong.
The mouse just was like, nope, nope, nope. Ugh.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male!
Well, that's gonna suck. We're not gonna be able to hit any of the weak points because I put on a skill that actually pulls me onto the whatever.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously, you know, before the show started. It's right-click. Why am I getting a phone call from Idaho?
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Thanks.
Oh, wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
Guys, it's magic.
It's magic.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Shut up, Gonta.
Shut up.
Thanks, Maki.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings. We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
Man, we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
I mean, you don't have to figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick.
So, not real magic?
Oh, poor Gonta. The only one who...
No, it was real magic.
Poor Gonta, he's the only one naive enough to believe it's magic.
Magic. Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
What a good wingman.
It's usually more, complicated than that?
Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. Can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere.
How did Himiko...
Alright.
escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Oops.
Nah, she
Wrong
definitely
button.
would have been caught.
That
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
that totally worked.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
Actually, shot a truth bullet, broke something, it counted.
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I agree.
Fucking, you just saw a shoot over there. It's like I got a goddamn auto-aim bot.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
Oh god.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
This one's just more annoying because everybody's angsty.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape.
Oh fuck,
She
there we
didn't
go.
use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now,
I'm gonna punch you!
Aw, darn.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
It's magic!
If she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her! There would have been water everywhere!
I'll cut through your words.
This one's so much easier to control, though. I like this one better than 2.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
Oh, Gunta.
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance.
This drawing, though, is just...
allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
Yes.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
So the real trick is getting changed in 60
Bitch!
seconds.
Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Behold the magnificent underwater escape.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. She changed her uniform.
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform.
The real trick. Changing in less than
The
60
dormitory
seconds.
is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Aww.
Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel, too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
Perfect.
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
That would be pretty hard to do.
That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
I do like how that the thing moves so that you can easily see.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
Oops.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
That's wrong! Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue, because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull them out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means...
I love how they denote who's who by their hat.
Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Jesus Christ. Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was outside the staircase, but where? Piranha tank.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible.
That
You need
face.
top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separate...
Oh my god. Oh, I barely got that. Ugh. Exactly.
Keel's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought.
Just as I thought.
Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... the bottom of the suspended tank swung up in the murky water and shadowy shaped inside. Fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in. Huh?
You know, now that Gonta think about it, Gonta made me see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
How could you hide a body like that?
How was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? Hold on. Oh, I see. It was what I originally thought.
This is it!
I was like, well, maybe. No.
It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
I should just go with what I think sometimes.
Huh? The piranhas?
Ugh, that face. I do not like her expressions at
Remember
all.
what Angie said during the investigation?
I noticed it right before the show. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. No.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. was really easy to detach that lid. So no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Right now!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
And...
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Oof.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
A dumb whore pig.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up this scene.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Bitchlet.
The bitchlet!
Oh god, she's loving this.
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No, she means the alarm.
Does she mean my butthole?
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Yeah, she loves it.
The culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information.
This is it!
Fuyuhiko, I mean
If we can find
Oma.
out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down
Basically.
the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
Just too beautiful.
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say.
I love how
right?
almost not saying that he knew that he was with her.
Fuck that noise!
but Miu, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Miu?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Jesus Christ, Tenko.
Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time.
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
Oh God.
I'm
No
not
way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
Oh Jesus Christ. Mass panic, great. Another tutorial. Loud voice dialogue. Huh. You can just shut people up. Alright, Kakichi's account.
5 minutes. Himiko and the others were with me. Until they left with Gonta. That was 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at...
No, in my own room, jeez.
Shut up. Jesus Christ.
I was
Alone in
running
the
up.
gym for about
The last second, the one I
5
needed,
minutes.
he starts fucking shouting.
Himiko and the others were with me until they left with Gonta. That was 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at...
No, in my own room, jeez.
Jesus Christ, that's harder to do than I thought it would be.
In the gym for about
Alright.
Asleep.
In the girls' bathroom?
What?
I heard it.
Oh my god, I hate that. It's nice though that I can shut everyone up.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. I was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 o'clock. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m. and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
this information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
I love
Maybe
watching
someone
the
snuck into the gym
mono
while Kirumi
cubs
and
just
I were busy
dancing in the
talking.
background sometimes.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
Well, not just Monofane, but Monosuke as well. One person can be eliminated, according to Kokichi. He must be talking about the figure he saw. We need to pin down who it was. It's Miyu.
That's it.
No, the yellow one.
You're talking about Mew, right?
Because he'll, like, have his hands in a different place, then he pulls out his, whatever they are, cigars.
What? Mew?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me. Something odd? Saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It's too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walking around for a bit.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Yeah, sure.
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. You and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh, Gonta see Mew, but Gonta's face gets red hot, so Gonta no could bring her. Your face got hot? You mean you were hot on her trail, right? No, she used her, what she call it? Secret woman weapon? And then... well... I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, 'cause, you know, I'm
Pretty stacked, so
I'm pretty stacked.
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches! Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling.
Gonta get weird feeling.
So Gonta ran away.
Oh, poor
Looking at the
Gonta.
body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it.
She looks terrified.
I show my panties to the boys all the time.
All the time.
And I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Unintelligible nonsense. Sounds about
Yep,
right for
it
Mew.
took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. I want to believe Kaito. Until he's proven guilty, I will trust him.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And
Oh,
I have
no.
a perfect idea.
What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier.
No.
So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Go.
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically.
Yeah, the ultimate liar would know.
Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Oh, he loves it.
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun! We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
My god, he literally sounds like the ultimate supreme overlord. Jesus Christ.
Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And Himiko looks bored as ever.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
Oh no.
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma.
Ryoma!
When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
It was Maki. I should know the answer.
That's it.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess?
Because I have Kaito's.
Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki.
Alright, Tai.
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that?
Got that?
Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait! Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't a culprit either!
Huh?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
Huh, you don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Luminary of the Stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
Agreed.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot!
To a damned idiot!
To a damned idiot.
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
No.
Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
And there's Gonta.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true. It's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the cult. I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? What? Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings too. Yeah. It'll work out in the end, so.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
Kaito.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh? Tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
What?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
That's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
No, it means you're not the only suspects.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us? It's true, we don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now, of all the times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I? Da-da-dum! Well, we've done pretty good so far of not fucking ourselves over, but we've made a couple stupid mistakes. So.
Now then.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the results. It will be chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't occurred yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro. Oh man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. Gets pretty gullible, huh? Alright, well, let's skip this trial and jump ahead to Chapter 3!
The hell you saying?
Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Ryotaro? That was Chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful? What a dumb ass. Sorry, I ad-libbed.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow, what does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument. Like this one.
Like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
More one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video. It would have to be someone who had each pad.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
It comes back. Gotta catch them all. I even got the pass belonging to the people who aren't here. Now everyone can watch their motive video.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
I mean, you need Kokichi to verify it.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
Shut up, Angie.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
There we go, Shuichi.
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
Nope.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Nope, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No. This is a world of lies and betrayal.
Lies and betrayals.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where the argument is going, just like Kaede did. I don't remember how to tell a lie.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Oops.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Oops.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
No?
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
I hate this lying thing. It's like...
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
I don't know what it is. I'm gonna fucking hate the lying one.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Okay.
What a load of crap!
If no one can prove that this...
I'll reveal the truth. I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
I hate the lying part.
Oh, please explain.
Oh.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
You don't have to say anything. It's really counterintuitive.
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
Gonta will believe us no matter what, it seems like.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, I should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Is it gonna get split in half again?
Belief shall set you free.
Shut up, Angie.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
And there's Oma.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
No.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
Remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. Couldn't have been after morning, so...
Only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick Cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
Snoozing
What a terrible
sorceress.
title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
That's not a good.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement?
Oh no.
You mean you're split down the middle again?
No, Monokuma.
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Seems like our opinions are split on this matter. When we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All we have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. I love how they have to redo this same scene for every single one. Because they have to, you know, switch. I guess they don't have to. They can just put in morning, nighttime.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first...
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Shuichi's?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement? Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym.
I had to do it all at one go? That's stupid.
Is it not possible you simply missed?
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the...
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank.
I've got this! You
I
might
got
be
this.
able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next...
Maki!
I'm surprised Gonta's against us for once. Yeah, I actually didn't realize that until partway through it, too. Oh, fuck me. Was not paying attention. And I have to do it again, don't I? Yep. Ugh.
We can't let it in.
Fucking dumb. I don't even know what B is. Thank God I have this controller here. I look away for 1 second, and it's a rippin' pepperoni. But I know what they are, so... But I do get a full health refill, so that's really nice.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the...
Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym.
Kaito!
Rules probably
Alright,
don't
but then they're all
apply to corpses.
perfectly lined up.
The piranha...
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
but pool...
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we... Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
This is our answer.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
Ooh, I had pizza for dinner and lunch and dinner last night.
Piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Just order pizza?
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being
Yeah.
a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know. They used the ladder in the gym.
That was in the gym.
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder couldn't have been used because the ladder doesn't reach the window.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
And my partner will explain why.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window. How?
Yes, you do.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
Ugh, that face.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I
I don't
can't.
think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Why is he sweating? Kyo.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of school.
Himikawa under the bridge?
Himikawa. If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
No other way!
It must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
In the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal?
What? You can agree that she is a sow? Ha!
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
A dorm room?
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible!
We should consider
Impossible.
places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
That's wrong! The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Before I quietly leave.
After you leave, do I realize how much you really mean to me?
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue.
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by... This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
Not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
Okay.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab.
And you know, the window to the gym from the pool.
And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. Determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found. To figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. To analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. Oh, great. Okay. Letter cube. Psych taxi. You head toward the escort. Please drive safely. Please respond at your earliest convenience. At least we don't have to actually pick up the correct letters and everything. The body was brought from where? Lab window. Oh, we just hit them. We smashed into the escorts. Got it. It's GTA all over again. At least the quality's not bad, unlike the, fucking vertigo-inducing one. Keep missing ones. Rip. The body was brought from where? The pool? Ah, through the window. Smack! Oh man, we're greedy. We're taking 3 escorts tonight. Ah, now other cars are showing up. Now it's GTA Crazy Taxi. It's probably one of the easier ones. I'm sure they'll get more difficult by the time we hit the last one, though. Psych Taxi's not that bad, though. I was trying to get 2 at once. I got greedy. That was a Monokuma. We should have hit it. How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? Wire.
Got it! Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Actua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Actua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Heh.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Oh, then it's impossible.
Then it's impossible. No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
No.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
You get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oof.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Ma?
Huh?
No.
Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You're definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. Sneaky boy. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have had only one shot, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get it as close to the window as possible. Problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected to the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body, and were close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something. But what would they be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on. Think. And the hangman's gambit. Okay. What did he fashion? It's an anagram. Fuck, and I can't pause it. Right? Okay, I can. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's 6 words. What was fashioned? Nope, it's not pulley. R. I see R's, I see O's, I see E's. Okay, well, you're gonna have to give me some clues, some hints. So, I need something. I'm coming up with nothing. Alright, give me a first letter or something. Give me something to work with. R. Okay. That does not give me, like, anything to work with, but I'm gonna grab that. Let's see. R-O-E-C. R's, O's, E's. I mean, I could process of elimination it until I get it, but that's no fun. Let's see. Oh, what's the word then? Since it's not a normal word. First half of word. Okay. Just give me the first half then. Or something. Give me something. I don't care. The thing they used. Rope. Okay. Rope. Okay. Then last 3 letters. That wasn't E, right? Rope. Ropeway? Okay. Yeah, I would never have gotten that, but I know what it is.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a rope.
Okay, I know what a ropeway is.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
I've just never used that word before.
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Drain damage?
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Oh my Christ! Deduce an image. Mind mine will begin. Dig up the answer. Yeah, I don't understand this. Yeah, this wasn't very efficient now, was it? Oh well. Am I missing something? Oh, do I have to actually break all of it? That is so stupid. Holy crap. No, I don't. Okay. I thought it said once. Oh, I see. I see what I had to do. RIP. But it is really dumb. I thought it said whenever. What?
The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway. And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well,
Yeah.
when you put it like that, it certainly sounds
It's incredibly long and thought out, but it makes sense.
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
They did not set foot in the gym.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh,
Shit. No, you don't say, oh shit.
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
his foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
That or he's asleep.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodum's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude.
Less attitude and more gratitude.
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy ass shit!
I love how they say it like they all know what a ropeway is.
But if the mechanism was that complicated...
But again, once I heard the word, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what that is.
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason they left it in the pool is obvious.
That's it!
It was nighttime!
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
Yeah?
Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway.
And none of us even imagined knowing what a ropeway was.
Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Yep.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Nope. I have a good idea who the culprit is. No, I don't. Okay. I have no idea if what the information I have in my head is misdirection or not. Yeah, I know you know. You know all the deaths in the order.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to be prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. No. Well, like I said, I have some flawed logic in my head. I can't pause this either. Hold on. And I can't explain it either. Who was in the gym? I have 45 seconds, and I don't remember who was in the gym. Karumi was in the gym. Kiba was in the gym. It's either Karumi... It's Karumi.
It has to be you.
Yeah.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
So, the only reason I had Kaito in my head is because at the very beginning, he's like, little did I know this would be the last time we would do, you know, this. You know, foreshadowing the fact that, you know, something's going to happen either to him or he does something. But at the same time, everything, you know, was pointing not to him. And there was only 5 people in the gym who would have set everything up. It was Kibo, Kaito, Karumi, Angie, and Bored Sorceress. So.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
Ah, shut up, Angie. No, she is
That
incredibly
not
thorough.
yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I forgot her
I
name.
cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Nobody has an alibi.
Alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
Let's see.
Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Ah, shit. I missed. Yeah, I didn't think so. It was the closest one I had right now, so.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Okay, so it's insect.
You have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence
Shit.
that
I missed. Yeah, we can break her argument that nobody has it by saying, yeah, several of us do. It's a shallow argument, but it is a contradiction.
For nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I tried to hit that. Well, I got it, technically. What? Okay, then I don't know where this is going. I guess I'm gonna listen to everything else. Hold on. Let's rewatch this again.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
I think.
I believe most of us do not have one.
So it's not that I want to implicate
I have
her with.
evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by...
No, that was my best guess. I don't really know. As my thinking was, it could be done by anyone. Well, now, the only people who could have done it were stuck at the insect meet and greet, and, well, I guess technically he was seen alive at midnight. Because it only takes care of it before midnight, and as of right now, the narrative has him dead after midnight. Alright, so my options are insect meet and greet, Maki alone, witnessing Ryoma, alibis for yesterday, and the Monokuma file. All of which Monokuma file gives us nothing. Insect meet and greet basically says these people were all detained from 9 to 11. I don't... I just... alibis, so... But... Again, we're saying that he died after 11 p.m. But I guess that would say they wouldn't have been able to set anything up. Okay.
You have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The drug relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by...
Okay.
That's wrong! No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion! While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
From nihilism. Okay.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words,
nope, not that one.
It's just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Okay, I didn't know where this was going.
Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut
No.
to your words.
I will cut to your words.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that. because I must do this for everyone.
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what does she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all of our sakes? No. I'm wrong again.
Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Her family. Kaito.
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to Atua?
Yes, really. So please believe me, I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
I love Oma. He's just like, uh-huh.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
What truth? All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Because it was in the pool.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Oh, that would burn.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how the black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Oh god.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just
The
your
fuck?
empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth?
Okay.
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth,
Fuck.
everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth. I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. What is that piece of trash prove?
It ends here!
And that is fan service.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
I mean, Miyu has black gloves. To be honest.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Shut up, Angie.
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it, and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
I will show you the truth. Oof. Alright. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? What was the partition? Thin long object. Partition. Nope. What is that? Piranha tank lid. Okay. Cuffs. That is the first one.
This is the truth of
That was
the
much
case.
easier this time around. Absolutely.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, It was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick.
I love that smile they have right there.
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit
Bam!
took the rope from the stage wing in the gym. And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool.
I love how they just show the gloves, though.
These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan.
So was the plan to kill Ryoma, or was Ryoma just perfect?
At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
But he didn't want it. Remember, he even said he wanted a reason to live. And he wanted to be with everyone.
The culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope.
It would have been more thorough if she had actually put the tennis court back together.
After making a of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym,
straddling it.
With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves.
I mean, they didn't say that she didn't get rope burn. They said it would have caused significant if they hadn't.
But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool.
I would say she still got it, though, right there in the middle, where it tore off.
Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated.
I'm just saying, with the way they worded it,
so close together, they concealed the
it
body.
didn't really change much.
After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
Yeah.
Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid? Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
See, I feel like Monokuma just wants to kill the Blackened each time, so that the game can continue. He doesn't want the innocents to lose. If we're gonna be honest.
It seems the voting has finished. Let's see the
What happens if I vote for the wrong person? Not that I want to redo that entire long sequence. Oh, one person voted Shuichi. Huh.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh. Oof, I got a minus 2,000. I got all A's though, I think. I got a C on the mine. Oh. Oh. But we didn't get the back route either. See, there's 2 points down there at the back route. Through lying, we could have gotten here faster, I think. And that's the thing I'm mostly curious about. That whole back route options. But I'm gonna have to look all that up later after I beat the game because I don't want spoils. The blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Bravo, bravo.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness we managed to get through that the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me.
There's nothing good about this at all. Why? Why did it have to be Kirumi? Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait.
How can you be so calm about it?
No
But
way.
Gonta no can believe it. Kirumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kirumi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth
Is that why you took such good care of us, so you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kirumi, tell me. Why? You're always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forest we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans. But is it really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice. Shut up. Enough with the commentary already.
Say,
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too.
no.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain. That is what a detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kirumi watched hers after all? Earlier, Kirumi mentioned that she had accepted her request. Perhaps that request came from and someone important to her? From and someone. Okay.
What's wrong?
Do you have something to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome. Please, Kirumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then, if you are also desperate to
I
know,
shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please, and thank you.
Yes,
I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Huh? If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
Hey,
Perhaps Kirumi received her own motive video. You mean she had her own motive video from the start? Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
What's going on?
That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on? You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talks about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No.
No, I didn't. Huh? Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did the U-Cub screw up again? Huh? Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monofane's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault. What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful. No, Monodam, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm sorry too. Yeah, it seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Thank goodness. What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid.
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
Monica's merely distributed the motive videos at random. Seeing my own video is nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So.
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
That's right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yeah, and I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. I bet she's the maid to, Gambler Girl. After Kurumi had spoken, the Monokos began playing the video. Which is how she shows up.
By popular demand, it's time for the motive video!
I'm out of water.
Who's the most important person in your life?
Yeah!
Now, without further ado...
That one!
Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to
Make this country great again.
and transferred all his authority to her. No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister.
Well, that's intriguing.
Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people...
Guess I'm wrong.
An unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
What the hell, the Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please hold on, that video is true!
What is this?
That's ridiculous, there's no Kurumi really is the Prime Minister.
not agree.
No, it's the truth. I'm Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid and the most important people to me
This is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past.
So she's not a high schooler.
But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
Yeah, I don't think maid transfers to prime minister very well.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, because this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
So Karumi was the real prime minister running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be prime minister?
You really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
I am not pretending, I am still learning.
I see.
Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Karumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister... Then Karumi really is Prime Minister. She holds burden of a country's future.
Actually...
Motive video aside, Karumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Karumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost...
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt. The Ultimate Hunt is connected to the unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is this Ultimate Hunt anyway?
I do not know.
Do not know what is happening to the nation while I am here inside the end wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless
Because I
devotion.
am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation. But if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Karumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
I don't like
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Karumi is dead, doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What did we do?
Wait!
What's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in the country? Like 100 million, easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny?
'Cause
Guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway.
shing.
If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tell lies?
Shut up!
Cut it out, this is serious.
Oh,
I like how you're gonna keep talking about Karumi.
dang it.
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically? Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill.
Weird.
Ryoma not that weak. When he used Shukuchi method, even Gonta no could
I
catch.
do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
With that he became the weakest among us. What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean? Told him I had an urgent matter to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him,
That is correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
so you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good.
Your...
If you got something to live for, it means your life has value. Jay said that he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there.
Yeah, he literally asked for it.
That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then...
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But...
Wait a minute, it's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
Because?
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
Wait a minute, you're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that? What are you getting at?
Well, you know.
Probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a second. But why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
So what motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
I remember. Because once you watch them, you've got a motive to kill.
But
If it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who will be in the video?
no.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
That video might just give me a motive to live.
please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did his video show? Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
All right, back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video.
For the third time.
Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, this message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. No one? No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown? If he saw something like that, he had no one to care for and no one who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kurumi claim his
I
life.
see.
So, that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me. He just gave up then?
Damn.
To hell with that damn moron.
But
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kurumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
As that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kurumi. Monoguma, Gonta have
You
question.
need something?
What is it?
Hey!
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kurumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kurumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kurumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kurumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
jeez.
Maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong. What do you mean? Kurumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have.
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
Goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
All right!
Life's not just something. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaito.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I wanna live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
That idiot's talking again.
But
He's right. I mean, you're right too. He's an idiot, but he's right.
So divine.
He isn't a too-a-damned idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But
Maybe a stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kurumi certainly looks shaken by it. Shaken?
because
You really think someone as desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place. Oh my god, that smile.
Huh?
What?
But
Monokuma would never allow Blackened to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kurumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
Huh?
Wait, what he just said was true? You try to trick Gonta? Try to trick everyone?
Really?
Seriously, you backstabbing cunt?
Cut it out.
Enough, she was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right, I must survive, because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this
You must
nation.
live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Kurumi,
I see.
you still refuse to give up, so what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive.
I will do anything to survive. She screamed and started running. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
Yay! And he still has his face on. There's no way I'm letting you out of here. And there's that smile again. It will haunt you for days. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run!
Damn it!
Run, Kurumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
Beautiful face there. That's a screen cap and a half. Run, little tubby bear! Run, little tubby bear! Oh god. She's gonna make it to the top and then get like shot or something. No? Oh. My glasses! I can't find my glasses! Oh, whoa. Very. Even Oma's shaking.
Really?
Why, Monodam? Why did you kill Monosuke? That's not as adorable. If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokid. Just to die anyway. We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him? We few remaining Monocubs must get along. No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forgive that.
Not if he knows what is good for him.
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. The age of the Mono Kids begins now. Ha 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 ha. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man?
That's nice.
And yet this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute.
They're so
It's so cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
They're so freaking
It's
cute.
unbearably cute. Oh, this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Ugly bitch. Who you calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
Doesn't matter, now's not the time for that. Garumi.
I don't like that.
I can't take this anymore. Even Garumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I'll protect you!
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on.
Oh? Is that what Atua said?
Cause Atua says
All desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the motive
I
videos.
see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought to have driven Karumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is, as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what is true or false. That must be why Karumi did not want to show the videos. She thought if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey.
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had assumed Kokichi would try and show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? I never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Karumi said. What Karumi said? I think he just saw was true, though. I only remembered it upon watching that video.
that's...
What she said earlier, correct? What about it? She said she remembered it, and it didn't sound like a lie either.
see.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light that made her remember. Tree, you showed back up to immediately fight with me again, didn't you?
What?
Huh? The properties of a flashback light?
Okay.
Still, how could Karumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. Yeah, it's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right, it's best that we not remember our motives for everyone's sake. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
That's so mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments has made me change my views.
Because
She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe. Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
True. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. I cannot say that win. A victory! We had still lost a friend though. What is the end Kaito spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. A Pyric? When we returned from the courtyard, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now.
We should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah. My brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you...
Like you even have a brain to use.
You.
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine as long as we listen to it. We'll all be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here are different. Not the same ones Gonta used to. Different? Do you mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but no can find star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so...
Alright, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something. What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. Now. It won't take that long. Just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
Well then, what is it that you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you? I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean, Maki's a liar? Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
But blackmail? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
Why, what shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now.
She's an assassin.
But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows. Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
I kind of suspected as much, though. We got the Seven's gloves. And we will save. I said save. Thank you.
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene. You can clearly see the meteors raining down. We are witnessing what looks like the end of the world. This is not a movie. I repeat, this is not a movie. This is live, unedited footage. This is real. The sky is falling before our very eyes. We've just been notified that the government has officially declared a state of emergency. Subway stations have been opened as shelters. The government is instructing citizens to remain calm and evacuate to their nearest shelter. Children and invalids are to be given first priority.
Transfer student from beyond the grave. It was the day after the second class trial. We all headed to Maki's lab on the 3rd floor of the school building, and awaiting us there was an unexpected sight.
Come on, man.
What the heck is this? It's like weapon warehouse.
right?
See, I told you. She's not the ultimate child caregiver. She's the ultimate assassin. Maki is the ultimate assassin.
Is that alright?
Kokichi, you learned that from the emotive video, didn't you? Monokuma said everyone's ultimate talent at the beginning of their video. Ryoma knew Maki's true identity because he had her motive video. Because you saw that. I knew the whole time. Given my position, I'd obviously know before any of you, right? Your position? Oh, don't worry about it. That was a lie. Anyway, her reaction yesterday pretty much gave away that she's the ultimate assassin. Assassins are kind of cool. But why ever did she lie about being the ultimate child caregiver? Because assassins hide to do all their killing. People find out they're assassins, they're gonna get all cautious and they can't kill anyone. Did she hide her real identity because she was planning to kill us? But then, why hasn't she killed anyone yet? She has had many opportunities to do so.
I'm disappointed.
Jeez, robots can't even understand human feelings, let alone a girl's heart. Please take back what you just said. I can too understand human feelings.
Listen closely.
I'm still in the process of collecting data. Please give me data, please.
Right?
If you're so worried, why don't you ask her? She's been holed up in her room all day. But I can't promise that she won't try to kill you like she tried to do to me. Good thing everyone was there to stop her, but what about next time?
'Cause Atua says so.
Best let sleeping gods lie. The talent of a killer. That is the biggest threat to all of us who wish to survive.
Hey!
Let's just lock her up somewhere so she can't kill anyone. I'll leave that to you, Gonta. But
Got it!
I'll help too. I don't want another killing to happen.
Wait,
you don't have to take it that far. It's not like she's trying to kill us.
Sneak attack!
Sneak attack's the way to go. We have to strike before she does. Hit her from behind. Sneak attack, strike before she does. Should an Aikido master be saying those things?
It'll be okay.
If that's the case, then Atua and I will work with everyone to uphold the peace.
Fine.
If so, then I'll cheer you on. I'll use my magic to pull pom-poms out of my mouth.
Wow!
That kind of peppy cheer magic would make anyone excited.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, guys. Leave Maki to me. I'll take down that mask of hers. Ultimate assassin, my ass. Always messing around. Kaito, don't do anything stupid. Okay, let's leave everything to Kaito.
You get it?
Gonta, you should stand back. Nothing good ever happens when you try to help. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Come on, man.
Hey, Gonta, like I told you, a man shouldn't apologize so easily.
Well, well.
Oh, I don't need everyone's usual reactions. Time's a bit of a factor here. Monokuma?
Stay back!
Everyone, get behind Gonta. Himiko, get behind me. I'll surround you with my body to keep you safe.
Quiet!
I just said I don't need your usual reactions.
You're annoying.
It's almost halftime, so the stat should be out soon for everyone to obsess over.
Now then.
Since you guys overcame the class trial, I figured I'd give you all a wonderful prize.
Hey!
I said I'd give you all a wonderful prize. Huh? My adorable little cubs aren't coming. That's strange.
Rise and shine, Earthside.
Rise and shine, Ursine.
Yay!
They're finally here. Yay, you're so cute today. It's practically obscene.
Seriously?
Just, wow, you guys are seriously cute. Have you always been this cute? The shock of my super cute kids seems to be making me go bald.
First about
Like,
to fall out.
in patches. He's actually balding. I'm cold, very cold. Hey, my cute little cubs, could you hurry up and give them the prize? It's too cold, I can't stand it. Hurry, I want to go somewhere warm. Huh? What's wrong? Why aren't you backing me up? Father, we are not your slaves. No, Tree, it's not. Final Fantasy is on Saturdays. We will not let you use us anymore. Huh? From now on, I will be calling the shots. Good one, kids. Very funny. You can show me where the hidden cameras are now.
That's old.
Father, you are too old for this. You've been doing this so long, you've become predictable.
Leave it to me.
It's the age of the Monocubs now. Out with the old, in with the new.
What?
But what about all the longtime fans who... Anyway, you're just a has-been. Why don't you just retire somewhere and work on your tan? Has-been? Good job, you two. You memorized my script perfectly. Do you really think you can defy your dad? Do you think I'd forgive such...
You were saying.
Yes!
Father. Only we can pilot the Exisals.
What? Really?
How could you forget that?
Thank you, Father, but the Academy is under our harmonious control now. Step aside, Father.
No way. Are you saying that treating my kids like my property was wrong?
You're the worst of the worst!
It's completely and utterly wrong. No way. He's bald again. Yeah, he's bald again. Seems the shock made him go bald, this time for good.
So then,
Now that, as the new headmasters, we have for you bastards
thanks for bearing with us.
a wonderful prize. Let's see what the prize is this time.
We're giving away a golden hammer, a magic key, and a ninja scroll as a prize bundle.
Wow, what a bunch of random junk. I mean, bravo! Bravo!
I know where two of these go.
We look forward to working with you. I hope we can all get along.
I had a feeling it was more junk. We didn't need more junk. We had too much anyway, and its name is Kibo. Now you've got too far. Everyone, we can't allow this kind of intolerant language. No fighting. Everyone has to get along. Use this prize to explore the new areas together.
Actually,
Also, we've hidden another flashback light somewhere too. Hope you all grow even closer now that you've regained more of your own memories.
So long. Farewell.
Jeez, those cubs suck. Monokuma was way better. I think the second way was correct. Jeez, those cubs suck. Monokuma was way better. Damn it, I've got too much pride as a human to let those robots push me around. The world would be a better place if robots didn't exist. They should all be destroyed.
I'll commit that to my memory.
I have recorded your intolerant remarks and will report them to the proper authorities. So what are we going to do? If we use this junk, we can open up new places, but... Yay! A new area means we all have lots more fun. I don't know if we'll have that much fun. I find myself more interested in the flashback light. Perhaps we'll recall the school's secrets.
Okay.
If that's the case, then we'll deal with Murder Girl later. Hey bro, I'll leave this to you again. Do a good job, alright? Got it.
Gonta, protect you.
You find dangerous place, come get Gonta. Gonta will protect you.
but
Yeah, with all that aside, what are we going to do with that thing? Let's just leave him here. Can I poke it? I suppose I should go try out these items around the school like last time. I'm not going to bother. Sorry, I gotta yeet things first. Alright. Whoa! I exclaimed in awe at the sheer number of guns lined up. This can't be real. No, of course they aren't real. They're airsoft guns. Of course, Monokuma wouldn't give us real weapons. Exisals may be strong, but if we were to revolt with real guns, Monokuma would never allow that. These weapons were real, and if Kurumi were here, she might have taken us all out in order to escape for her people. What is this? There are 3 black cases lined up. Did they all have weapons inside? There are a lot of different weapons here. Maki knows how to handle all of these? Yeah, I would say so. To be an assassin, you would need to.
Yo!
I'll leave this to you again. Do a good job, right? I don't mind, but... Huh? You don't mind, but what?
No.
No, it's just that when we were talking about Maki, you looked really upset. Well, yeah, I can't believe she's an assassin. I can't believe it either. She doesn't seem like she could be some terrifying assassin. Ha! Terrifying, huh?
Don't worry about
Either way, leave Maki to me. I'll take down that mask of hers. Alright, so... I think we're going to leave this off here. No point in getting started with this since we're not going to be doing a Danganronpa next week because next Wednesday is Christmas. What about the week after that, though? That's New Year's. Is it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? Cool. This is what I'm going to be doing on New Year's. I will be streaming something. Probably my Switch. But, alright everybody. We are going to be finishing this up right here. Woo! Yes.